Today is May 18th, 2025. We had 2 days of very strong winds, especially yesterday and last night. So it turns out that persimmons may be the most sensitive to wind if the trees are not formed properly. Like my trees are not really properly formed, and like with this castata, I just lost huge branch. I just need to go and cut this completely with the saw. Yeah, this is a huge branch which was broken, and they're already fruiting. And the load actually wasn't too heavy, or maybe it was. Yeah, castata had quite a bit of fruits. So for persimmons, it looks like it is important to have them formed properly and not to have like some trees I have here. At least this tree is not loaded, but it's a totally improper canopy. It needs to be more lower. I should not be having like two trunks like I have here. Yeah, so lots of pruning works need to be done because the winds are making a lot of damage. So basically I have broken branches on almost every persimmon here because my persimmons are young, but they started fruiting, and that's a problem when you don't have properly trained trees. And also claimed this large grafted Tihama, but I have also a couple of rooted Tihamas, so I'm good, but this tree is basically gone. The wind also took one of this, it's not at the graft point, it's be higher than the graft point. This is actually very strange that wind was able to cut this branch into half, but anyways, it happened. This is mashad, and I have a couple of rooted mashad trees too in another location, so I'm good with this. Another victim of the wind is this spring crest peach tree, which was heavily loaded and still is. So most of the branches quite flexible, like this branch is fine, but another branch over here got broken. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, tree need to be properly pruned and properly thinned if they are so heavily loaded like this spring crest. The peach is actually almost ready. They're already very flavorful. I just wish a little bit more sugar, but with this stress we had over the last 3 days with this wind, I'm not surprised that they're low on sugar yet, but probably in a few days they will be just fine. Ruby Splendor Nectarine now. Also a little bit kind of down, but not really broken. Yeah, the branch is pretty flexible here, but because of the heavy load, the wind put at least one of the branches down. Yeah, the same thing, needed to be pruned, needed to be thinned, and they are getting already ready. So again, just few days needed for Ruby Splendor, and they will be ready. Okay, the biggest loss I found so far is this Shujing Yangmei. This big branch got broken, and it's not broken at the graft point. Graft point is actually over there. It's broken at the branch connection to the trunk point. Yeah, so it was very heavy canopy here, and it wasn't properly staked. So the stake I had here just a bamboo stake, and I needed to have a real pole here for such a heavy canopy. But I have few more grafts going on here, so I will be okay, and I will try to kind of attach it. The graft is still attached, but yeah, I will see if I can recover it or not. It's still looking okay. It's not wilting, so there is some vascular connection still. Yeah, this is a big one. This is Autumn Beauty Jujube. Yeah, it was a big tree, and here was a kind of a split. В общем, yeah, really weak place, weak connection place. So the branches are broken here. I will need to remove all these big branches here. Okay, and now this whole section of kiwis been broken. Basically, few poles been broken here. And now I have kiwis lying on the ground. Yep, this all will need to be fixed as soon as possible because I have kiwis fruiting. These are my golden kiwi selections. Basically seedlings. Yeah, I'm selecting for a good golden kiwi cultivars. And these are fruiting, so I will need to somehow put them up. And there are of course more things we will need to take care for next week or so on the farm after this major windy storm. So number of mesquite trees or prosopis trees have been lowered, but prosopis are fine, so they haven't broken. It's the poles which got broken.